Stephanie Fryar, one of our young cowgirls, and she knows how to work a horse. Get in there, get out. Hey, what do you think about your young champion right here? Yeah!
Quest to win 3 in a row. It's not over yet for her. She's looking to be that Triple Crown of rodeo winner.
Because there's been dark times, and I won't go into all the dark times, but I'm gonna tell you, those horses are the only thing that saved my life.
Second major event win in a row, and she's the last contestant that has an opportunity to win their second in a row to go into Rodeo Corpus Christi, and here she is.
If you win the million, you will be the first overnight woman in rodeo history. First cowgirl to be an overnight millionaire. What does that mean to you?
I'm telling you, look, I used to just do things wild. I just didn't care.
What are you wearing in that one?
A wild rag.
Let me see.
Oh, there's an even better shot of it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Totally.
Oh, yeah, look, here we go. Cap on backwards. Just. That was a nice horse.
Tell us about your family.
All horse related. Everything has, it's a good thing I love horses because I don't think I had much choice.
Rodeo racehorse people?
Both.
You've got all that in the back.
Through the history line, there's racehorses and rodeo.
Coincidental that rodeo and racehorse business, and you're a barrel racer?
Works out pretty well.
Have you always loved to go fast?
Oh yes. Out in the cotton fields, that was my favorite thing, was to go get to breeze horses through the cotton rows.
Did you ever play any other sports growing up?
Oh yes, I did it all.
Such as?
I was actually a really good runner. I was on the varsity cross country team as a freshman. Let's see, I was Miss Martin County pageant queen one year. I was a cheerleader. I played basketball, ran track, but all of that had to fit in with the rodeo because rodeo came first. So a lot of times, the trailer was sitting outside practices or after track meets, and it was, get in the truck, we got to go.
How far back does your love of horses go?
Since I was born.
Since you were born.
Literally, my mom, if I got in trouble and was grounded, I could do anything in the house, but I couldn't go outside. My brother was the opposite. He got the TV taken away from him and was forced to go outside. And so, I can remember sleeping on a trampoline, waking up in the morning, and those poor horses and steers, I had tail bags on the bulldog and steers, and all the horses, I would have invisible rodeos, and so I had one set of horses I'd jump on and ride bareback, and they were the flag horses, and so I'd go do the grand entry. Well, then I'd go put those up, and I'd get on the next ones, and we'd do the bulldog, and I'd just run them to the end of the arena. And I spent all day, every day riding horses. So this is Steve's Wall of Fame deal I have of his. That's a picture of him competing at the 1980 NFR, which was in Oklahoma City back then. And then his 2 patches of winning the steer wrestling championship at the college finals.
Tell us about your national finals rodeo steer wrestler dad, Steve.
Oh, he was fun. His nickname was Fluff, and it's cool nowadays to be able to go to the rodeos and everybody still knows him.
Losing him was really hard on you. When did that happen, and how has it impacted your life?
So life's kind of been a blur So I really may actually mess this up because I try to just not remember when it actually happened. But I believe it was in 2018. And my granddad, I called him Daddo. He and Steve, I'm kind of the only grandkid that rodeoed, and so they were my rock. I mean, they threw me to sea and told me to sink or swim, but at the end of the day, you knew if you really were sinking, somebody was there to save you. And it's scary not having that security blanket.
Stephanie is a very competitive, wants to win barrel racer. She watches her videos. She can win and still watch her video and pick it apart. And where she could have done something better and faster. And she lives and breathes it. She loves it. Something Stephanie would not really say about herself, but that she's a very good horseman. She's always looking to learn. She's always been a good barrel racer, jockey, exercise and race horses, whatever, anything to do with the horses. She's had a natural, God-given talent and takes advantage of it and uses it. Frank rules this place. Not just with her, with everybody. It's Frank's world here. We keep him happy because he pays the bills. Nothing can happen to Frank, ever.
What is the X factor that Frank has that you saw then and that he still has now that sets him apart?
His honesty and his consistency. Because even if he is Rady Frank, it's the same pattern as past Frank runs. He just slows down a little bit more when he's not confident, and then he goes real fast when he is confident.
Who loves it more, you or Frank?
It's probably equal. But I love it because Frank's good at it, and Frank loves it.
A horse cannot be great if they don't love it, right?
I don't think so. That you can't make a horse do something. If a horse doesn't want to do it, they're not going to. Frank loves his job.
$1 million aside, what do you want the world to know about Stephanie Fryar?
That I love my horses. My horses are my world. They provide peace, sanity, happiness. They give me a reason to live. Because there's been dark times, and I won't go into all the dark times, but I'm gonna tell you, those horses are the only thing that saved my life. Because I was raised that you get up and you feed your horses, you water your horses, you exercise your horses, and that comes first, period. If you're gonna have the horses, you take care of them. And so in dark times, I made myself get out of bed, and those horses are what got me out of bed at certain times in life.
The horses have been there for the highest highs and the lowest lows of your life.
Very much so.
Is keep Stephanie Fryar in the running for the Triple Crown of Rodeo. Oh, it makes my heart warm and fuzzy.
That's what she's.
It's last call for the Triple Crown of Rodeo. How do you feel about being the grand finale to an incredible opportunity?
I hope it happens. It would be an honor. It would be such a accomplishment. It would be everything.
If you win the $1 million, you will be the first overnight woman in rodeo history, first cowgirl to be an overnight millionaire. What does that mean to you?
It's life-changing money. It'll be an honor.
Well, and the perspective of winning $750,000 over the course of 18 years of a professional rodeo career, and everybody knows what the profit margin looks like on that. To have the chance to then win $1 million at one rodeo, it's hard to comprehend what that really means.
Well, I just keep telling myself to win Corpus Christi, which means 15,000, and then there'll just be the bonus of the million.
We've never heard a word of bragging out of Stephanie Fryar's mouth. If you win this million, is there going to be, I mean, how are you going to celebrate? And are we going to hear, are you going to admit to being great or no?
Frank's great. Frank's great. I will sit in that stall with that horse. And probably ugly cry. Because it's because of him. He's gotten me here. I couldn't do it without him. Right now, I just feel like God has a plan, and I'm trusting his plan, and we'll see what happens in Corpus.